All right, hello, 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 and welcome. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. Can you believe it? I'm back. Hi, it's me. It's Gage. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. And shout out to all my Forspokies. What would we call people who are in this fandom? Forspokies? Forspoken heads? Children of, I forget what the realm this takes place in is called. I'm gonna be honest. Have I perhaps forgotten everything that happened on the last stream? Maybe. It's entirely possible. The Until Dawn movie came out. I've heard basically nothing about it, which is a death knell for a movie based on a video game, because it generally means that it's not good enough to be discussed, nor is it bad enough to be discussed, nor is it Shadow the Hedgehog enough to be discussed. It usually just means that it's just kind of mid. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the Until Dawn movie. How we doing? It was made by David F. Sandberg. Who? What has he worked on? Hold on. He did the Shazam movies. Okay. Oh, my tracking. Hello. Well, we wear our joy of Forspoken right on our skins for all to see, so you should call them Forskin. No! Don't do that. Anyway, let's see here. Until Dawn, film, reception, critical response, 52%. So, yeah, mid as hell from the sound of it. Oh my god, it finished behind the re-release of Star Wars Episode 3. God damn. Which, I mean, you know, it's Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, one of the greatest Star Wars films ever committed to the silver screen. Listen, you're not gonna have J.J. Abrams committing to having your hero character as part of their fall from grace killing children. Only George Lucas has the cojones to put that on screen. Anyways, I don't care enough about the Until Dawn movie to keep talking about it. It's weird that they made that a movie. I don't know why they would. Like, just given the nature of Until Dawn, like, as a video game, like, it feels like a movie adaptation would be, like, you might as well just watch a Let's Play. Ryan Johnson might have, yeah, that's true. He would have done that, I feel. I've seen Brick. I know the sort of shit he's willing to put on screen. That's a good movie, by the way. You should go see Brick. Brick bucks. Looper is good. Glass Onion, Knives Out, The Last Jedi is really good. Also, hi Kale, hard mode challenge, make it through the stream without mentioning X-Men The Last Stand or Dark Phoenix. Easy, because the last X-Men movie I saw was Origins Wolverine, which fucks. Oh, excuse me. Origins Wolverine is so bad, but, like, I love it so goddamn much. It's so just... Origins Wolverine is, like... If you had to bring up an example of something being so bad that it's amazing, Origins Wolverine might be it. Unless you're like a person who likes Deadpool as a character, in which case that movie might not hold very much for you to enjoy. Well, it might hold like a grand total of like 3 minutes for you to enjoy. but it is definitely I would say that of the worst that the Fox X-Men franchise has to offer, Origins Wolverine is the one that I have the most fun with. Apocalypse is probably a close second. And then after that is... Oh, I actually don't know what would be after that. I'm going to need to think about that. Am I going to need to do an X-Men film ranking? Oh. Maybe I should talk to Audrey and B about that once they finish watching those movies. Might be worth looking into. Might be worth looking into. What are we doing today? Days of Future Past is good though. Days of Future Past is one of the good ones. Like that is purely in the we're so back era of the films. Because you have to remember, the various eras of the X-Men film franchise are ranked in terms of this sucks actually. I mean, I would probably do just like a pure, like, I could do like a joke ranking, honestly, but I would probably do like a legitimate ranking. Whoa! Small and Strong, small raid. Did I get raided? Oh, shit! Small and Strong, thank you for the raid. We haven't even started. I still got like 3 minutes of talking about nonsense. Hello, raiders, welcome! My name's Gage, aka Acid Shark. I am a variety streamer. I tend to specialize in like shooters, horror games, bad games, as you can see. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone? What were y'all up to? What have you been up to? What have folks been up to? I got so confused. Oh God. I got so confused because that first raid message came in like before the raid notification had gone off. Delinquent Chibi, thank you for the follow. But yes, hi. You've shown up for the pre-stream where I just talk about like goings on in gaming stuff and life. Did some Dead Space New Game Plus hard mode. Oh, fuck yeah. God, I need to do a run of the remake on the hardest difficulty so I can get the hand cannon. Now I'm thinking about it. I gotta get around to doing that like donation drive idea I had. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying that. Is it hard mode or are you doing like the impossible mode? Because I think, and hold on. Is it 2008 Dead Space where like the impossible mode is like limited saves, or is it remake Dead Space where it's permadeath? Just hard for now? Okay. Because like I mean, the original technically has New Game Plus. I mean, they all have New Game Plus, realistically speaking. But the remake's got that whole like mini side quest you can do, collecting fragments, and then weird shit happens. That was a lot of fun to do on stream. I have such fond memories of like playing the Dead Space games. Those are still like my go-tos for like if I'm ever like bored as hell and I don't know what to play just like in my downtime, the Dead Space series is generally what I go for. Weirdly, Dead Space 3 specifically, I don't know why that one. There's something comforting about Dead Space 3. I can't tell you what it is. Because that game is... Well, I still have a lot of fun with it. But it is... it is, at the end of the day, still Dead Space 3. Alright. Oh, Raggy. Careful, boyo. Let me clear some space for you up there. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Ah, shit. I am just bumping into all sorts of shit on my desk. Yeah, thank you for the raid. If y'all got stuff you need to do, or if y'all want to stick around, feel free. If you want to lurk, Um, but the vibe of this stream is that I am doing everything I possibly can to give this game a fair shot. Thus far, don't worry, Gage. If you forgot what happened, you can always read it. Huh? Hello, Lila. Welcome. Oh God, that's right. Gotta see two Benoys before bed. Have a good stream. Enjoy Benoys. Oh God, I almost forgot. Last time they killed off that child. Remember? The child that was introduced specifically to be killed off for dramatic effect? Am I okay? What's this? Crafting. I'm okay. Auto heal effect triggered when enemy defeated. I like critical hits can boost attack. Let's pop that on there. Always great, the cat cave. It's so... I love it. I did it. I left the room. Mission accomplished.
Here are the notes on the Tirana I promised you.
Look, about our deal. Your dad's journals all got burnt up in the guild when we escaped.
It's fine. Frey, you brought him back. That's far more important. That is more than I could ever have hoped for. Here.
Is she into us?
Thank you. So, where can I find Scylla?
You should visit the archives in Upper Sepul. You'll be able to find out more about her there.
The archives. Got it.
Odin, sorry to bother you, but I just saw your father wandering off.
Forgive me, Frey. I need to go and find him.
Is the city cool with me now that I have, like, staved off the horrible, murderous tyrant? She's certainly programmed to be into us, much like a puppy. Notes on the Tirana. A white journal containing Robian's notes on the phenomena known as Tirana. One of its pages reads as follows. Much remains mysterious about the Tirana. They make instantaneous locomotion pop-up parade possible by altering space and time, but precisely how, I cannot say. The energy required to open one is enormous, and increases exponentially the farther one wishes to travel. And yet, I cannot help but wonder, by channeling enough power into one, could we reach another continent? Perhaps even another world. Forgot about our good buddy, Rob. I think she kept calling him Bob.
Off to the archives we go.
I am kind of worried about Bob, though.
Okay, yep, there it is.
He is my ticket out of here.
Do what you want. But remember, we have a Tunter to defeat.
And who could forget discount Grimoire Vice? Yabba-dabba-ba-ba. How the fuck do I... I unfortunately cannot use magic parkour inside the city. So, oh.
You're Frey, aren't you?
Yes.
The one with amazing powers to drive back the monsters.
Yeah.
I'm Pilo. Can't believe I'm talking to the hero who saved the city.
I'm not a hero. Not now, never will be. Did you want something?
Just wondering if there's anything I can do.
Is this
I
guy
know
into
I could-
us?
Hey, I could show you around town. You haven't been here long, right?
A guided tour. What an excellent idea. Certainly couldn't hurt to get the lay of the
No,
land.
thanks, but I'm not in the mood.
Oh, don't say that. Look, I'll be waiting.
I just saw a
alright?
child die. I think I'm
You
good.
ready? Just let me know.
New detours are now available. Open the main menu and check the map. Detours, aka If you're just gonna give me like an AKA, why not just call them side quests? Like I would have accepted calling them detours, just kind of like without the qualification that just like, oh yeah, they're basically
about those Tyrannas.
they're basically side quests. But then like you go like detours, AKA side quests, and it's just like, why not just call them side quests at that point? If you're just gonna give me the like, haha, they're like side quests, but we call them something different because we're quirky like that. He sounds like the book from It Takes Two. Maybe he is. All right.
Decided to take me up on my offer?
Why not? I have
Good
to
bet.
fill
Give me the
3
tour.
hours of
Great!
streaming.
This is great! Alright. We'll start at the square in the lower city. This way. Come on, follow me.
I don't have pelvic thrusting. Not yet. Oh, Kale, since you're here, I did want to ask, oh. Is this the week that you can't make a Saturday stream?
The lower city is where all the refugees live. And the square
Next?
here
Okay.
is its heart.
Well, I mean, that's
Are
probably
you
going to
a
be fine,
refugee?
because I'm
My
actually not
parents
going to be
were.
streaming
I
next
was born
Saturday.
here.
I'm going to be at PAX East in Boston. In the days before the... excuse me. In the days before the break, Sepal wasn't much more than a quiet collection of buildings standing serenely amid the beauty of nature. Despite the ravages of time and recent events, Obrana Square retains the tranquility of this peaceful past, with its sweeping stairway and dignified stone pillars creating a sense of airy openness. Townspeople gather here at all hours of the day to exchange goods and information, or just to pass the time. Oh, you're going to be at the worst convention. For legal reasons, this is a joke. PAX East is fun. That's the convention I met my wife at.
That's where we're going.
10 years ago. That's why we're going. It's 10 years since we started, since we got together. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, that's a really cute reason. Thank you. But I was thinking, because I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow night. I have something going on. So I was thinking about just, like, pushing... I still want to do Final Fantasy XIV this week. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to preempt the Darksiders 3 stream on Friday with Final Fantasy XIV. Do Trepang on Saturday. And on Sunday, we'll do a cheeky little May the 4th stream. For fun. And because I've been holding on to a game that I really wanted to play for May the 4th.
Sepal are born and bred, huh?
Anyone my age or younger pretty much has to be.
Fair enough. That makes sense. Take a look around the square in the lower city. It seems quite a crowd has gathered. Fucked up, if true. Hello, child who isn't dead. How are you? Do you want to become my new precocious sidekick? I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a good track record. And they left. Okay, cool. Hey, how does your son feel about becoming a precocious sidekick?
You're young Olivia's friend.
Oh.
Elif, this is the girl Olivia was talking about.
The amazing girl?
Oh, come on. I wouldn't go that far.
Olivia used to look after my Elif a lot, you know. But I never heard her talk about another grown-up like she did you.
I don't know, this became
You were
awkward.
Special to her,
You think so?
and she was special to you too, I imagine.
I knew her for 3 hours total, but yeah. She was special.
Guess we only ever actually spoke a few times. But we just kind of connected, you know?
You remind me of her.
Do you like my fucked up cape?
She was strong, and you could trust her. And she was lonely.
Wow, this kid just read me for
Simon
filth.
was a mighty warrior. I'd watch yourself out there if I were you.
Ah, the bard.
Hello, Frey.
Oh, he's sad now because there was death and destruction. Love to see a precocious 10-year-old dragging your ass in the middle of town square. Oh, Wallace.
We are laughing together, not a care in the world. The next, we are not but dust on the wind.
Are you gonna sing about it?
What good can come of love in such a time? Surely it can only end in tragedy.
Is this guy into me?
I hate to say it, but you might be right.
Some music, perhaps? Though I fear it will do precious little to lift the mood.
DJ, drop that fucking beat.
Then allow me to perform the horrible terror of Preynost.
Yeah, that sounds like a real mood lifter.
Really need some help naming these.
Preynost is a harsh and unforgiving land. Not all who make the journey there are fortunate enough to escape a fiery fate. And for those they leave behind, not remains but emptiness.
Hi, Xanda. I'm eating
Do
all-dressed
well
chips.
To take care if you plan on venturing there
Oh,
yourself.
shit. Give me 1 second.
Not exactly the most illuminating of ditties, was it? That's the trouble with these arty types. Very little in the way of practical advice.
What do you mean? Preynost bad. Stay away. That was pretty much the message, right?
Shall we?
Sorry, that was a call from the restaurant that I ordered Natalie's dinner from. Apparently, the delivery driver picked up the wrong order. Can you believe this happened again? All right, I'm gonna need to look into this here real quick, and I will be right back. Wow, 2 nickels. All right, 1 sec, folks. There we go. Okay. Hello. I'm back. I'm currently chatting with, oh, actually, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So that was just it. I tried. So the driver hadn't gotten here to drop off the food yet. So I tried calling them, and I got their voicemail, and I left a message, and then I continued to go to chat with Grubhub customer service. And this whole thing, like, I'm waiting to hear back from them, and then just now, like literally just now, after I had already come back on stream, I got a call from the driver. So they are going to circle back to the restaurant, pick up the correct food, and bring it to us. God, should I call the restaurant now? It shouldn't be so difficult. Oh boy. Alright. Now the driver's got it. I fucking hope they do. Alright. Okay. Let's get back in there. Our fucking tour guide ran off while I was getting calls from fucking noodle joints. Hello, what was your name again? I want to say Pilo?
Around here's basically our turf.
Nailed it.
Shame it's barely fit for human habitation.
Fuck off, Cuff.
Do the buildings around here just not get fixed?
Sometimes. But we're not a priority down here. The upper city comes first. That, and then everything else.
That sucks.
Up there is where we get our water.
I've seen that already. Thank you, though.
Oh, really? All right, then. Let me show you something else.
It's okay, Pilo's tour sucks. Is it Pilo or Pilo? I wasn't really paying attention when he pronounced his name. I guess you could say this quest is a lot of Pilo talk. Haha! It wasn't that funny. Don't laugh at that.
It's downright frightening, it is. Fancy letting someone like that roam the streets unsupervised.
I'm actually incredibly supervised right now.
Shush you! And you don't go near, you hear?
Hey, that's no way to...
It's cool. I'm used to it.
Shame. I was rather hoping to see that fiery temper of yours in action.
They're already filthy, unwashed peasants. Like, what more can I do to them?
I suppose it is pretty frightening. With your power, you could turn the whole town on its head just like that. Yeah. You're something else, all right.
I think he's into me.
I'm nobody. Get over it already.
Hey, do you like animals?
I love
All right,
animals.
I guess.
Great. You like this, then?
Head to Kiski Meadow. What? Your fashion sense could rub off on them? I mean, that'd be an improvement, honestly. Like, have you seen what the people around here are wearing? Have you seen the fucking hats the council has? Embarrassing.
Over here is where we keep all the livestock. We don't get to eat meat very often, but we do all right, I suppose. Hey, you can't create food out of thin air, can you? Never mind.
Can you 3D print meat? While this peaceful pasture, with its free-roaming sheep, might be relaxing in another setting, its proximity to the city graveyard lends it an eerie air that keeps most visitors at bay. Meat is hard to come by in Sepal these days, and despite trying to increase output, all attempts have been met with misfortune of one kind or another, be it disease or outright theft. Yeah, it just takes 9 months.
The big
That's
open
not the
area
kind of
is good
3D
for
printing I mean.
rich or poor, we all end up there in the end.
A farm and a cemetery. You don't see that often.
Really? It's quite a good arrangement. The animals help keep the grass down.
And the dead bodies make good fertilizer, right?
Come on, let's go and take a closer look.
Yeah, alright. Boom, 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 boom. Oh.
They're not shy, that's for sure.
Well, you don't get many new faces in town. Hey, why don't you try feeding them?
Really?
I would love
Is
to.
that allowed?
Of course! Wait here. I'll go and grab some food.
Okay, don't die while you're gone, okay? I can only take so many people being killed for my own character development. Feed those sheep. Feed those sheep. Feed those sheep! Or you can just grab grass, it's right there. Gameplay, feeding the sheep. Try finding hungry sheep and feeding them. You can use cuff scan to figure out which ones have worked up an appetite.
Just go up to one of them and hold out your hand.
Fuck yeah, man, let's go. I love that. That's such a good use of that ability. Fed the sheep. Not even an animation, just a text box. Incredible. What a good video game. Cuff, tell me the fullness level of the sheep's bowels.
This guy's a mess. You don't bathe them?
Oh, we try. But that one just loves his mud baths.
Frey, I've got terrible news. This sheep is full of shit. Absolutely stocked to the brim with feces. What the fuck am I talking about? Okay, hold on. Okay. Damn. Okay. I was hoping... I didn't know... If I had known that this sort of thing was gonna be here, I would have come up with something a little bit better, but... There we go.
Fluffy.
I can't go editing video on stream. That's gonna tank my computer's performance. 2 hungry sheep remain. That's better than what we got. True. Where the fuck? Oh. Oh.
Like I said, this is the graveyard.
It sure fucking
so
is.
many of
Oh.
them.
Yeah, well, if they're dead, they're down there.
Awful casual about it, but I suppose in this world where life is strong, in this world life's an open book.
really wolf that down, huh?
Wolf in sheep's clothing. Anyway. Old coin. Hi, children? This is the saddest little girl that has ever existed. Look at that face. She has seen horrors unimaginable in her lifetime. That is the dampest child ever made. She has never felt joy once in her life. You took her old coin? Oh, God. Okay, where's this fucking hungry-ass sheep? Oh, God, it's all the way over there. I fucking love this goddamn cape. It's so good. Whee! Oh, it's way up there. Okay.
Fluffy.
I promise, if I had had more time for this, I would have done like, I would have set it up with like a whole fade in and the sound effect. But alas, sheep fed.
Our savior's favorite farm. Has kind of a ring to it. Don't you think? I might put up a sign.
My name is Frey, and this is my favorite farm in all of... What the fuck is this place called again? I forget. Anyway. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite sheep farm on the Citadel. Do I have magic available? Sipal? Okay. My name is Frey, and this is my favorite sheep farm in Sipal. Wake up, Shabo!
Can I ask you something? Your powers. Could you give me a quick demonstration?
Absolutely not. You're not some street performer.
Look, I'm sorry, but they're not for show.
Ah, really? I was hoping you'd give me another look. But I guess I've seen enough. Adia's as good as saved already.
How many fucking times do I have to tell you? I'm not your savior.
I hope that's the
So,
correct food.
This is where the rich folks live.
Thank goodness.
Yep. And they get the best food, the nicest clothes, and the safest part of the city to themselves.
And the most bloom,
They run
apparently.
everything just because of who they are. Best not to think about it.
Ah, the accident of birth. Curse you, cruel fate.
I still love that the eyes on the cat cape are glow in the dark.
Oh, don't even look at her.
Oh, they're like comically snooty.
Business does someone like that have in this part of the city?
That boy is here again.
Ignore him. He'll clear off soon enough.
Do you want me to call the guards?
Only if she does something.
Well, of course she will.
We'll see, dear. We'll...
This is the Tower of... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm well acquainted.
Hey, don't worry about it. Let's maybe not go in for the full tour, though.
Can she really be trusted? It's not our place to question the infinite wisdom of the council.
There was a funny thing that happened when I was watching X-Men Origins Wolverine. Aside from all the other hilarious shit in that movie. I'm picking up a thinly veiled racism metaphor. Really? This place is a lot of lines, a lot of corners, edges.
This is the mausoleum. Our souls come here when we die.
What are you doing here? And you? You belong in the lowest city.
Oh, hey, it's this guy with the stupid hat.
You have no right to be here. Neither of you. Be gone.
That man looks like he huffs his own farts.
Frey saved the city. If anyone deserves to be here, it's her. If she wanted, she could turn you to ashes in a heartbeat.
It's true.
But she'd never do that. Isn't that right, Frey?
Okay, can you fucking let it go already?
Where are your glasses?
What?
I might...
What's wrong with you all of a sudden?
Are they on the counter over there? Or the shelf?
If you want to save your city, do it your fucking self. You're not dragging me into this.
Right, you can maybe be a little bit nicer.
What about our tour? There's so much still to see.
I don't need a stupid fucking tour.
You're not really going after Tanta Sila, are you? Suppose it's better than you loitering around town any longer.
Cool, thanks, lady. Hold on, I did just kind of... Here we go, mausoleum. This ancient structure is older than Sepal itself, though nobody knows when exactly it was built. It is more than just a building to the Athians, who believe that the souls of the departed come here to rest for all eternity. Excuse me. Who believe that the souls of the departed come here to rest for all eternity. The precise origin of this belief is unclear, but generations of Athians have treated the mausoleum as a place of worship and reflection, and to this day, visitors can be seen offering up thanks and prayers.
You're the criminal who came from the corruption, aren't you? Well, stay out of the upper city. We don't want you tainting us with it.
God, even the children are snooty as hell. Just throw the whole district out. What's up? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. One sec, folks. Wife needs help. Not to be rotated this time, but does need assistance all the same. You need your headphones? No, I think we need them back. Okay. Pick up the box. Fun? Oh, here it is. Oh, there's an idea. This will also make it easier for you for eating. You want your hands under it? Okay.
It's kind of chilly in here.
That fits pretty well, huh?
In fact, you put it back in. Close for me.
There you go. Alright, hold on. Coming back. I am rotating her in my mind. Do not rotate my wife in your mind.
Oh, but it's fun.
Okay, continue rotating my wife in your mind. I am going to eat all dressed chips real quick. Oh. She is T-posing in there. Back at it again in the lower city.
Please, Frey, wait!
Listen, okay? I never said I'd help you. With anything. Ever. Got that?
I'm sorry. I got carried away, I suppose. Look, let me take you to one last place.
Fuck no.
Come on, please.
Bro really said, come on.
One look at whatever the hell it is, and I'm out.
Thank you so much. Come on, it's this way.
Imagining Pylo with puppy dog eyes. Whoopee.
Wait,
Ah,
what the hell is
street
this?
urchins.
Thank you so much for saving the city!
Oh, Mom said we're not supposed to talk to you, but you helped us.
Thank you, Frey.
They've been wanting so badly to show you how grateful they are.
It was nothing.
That's not true. And you know it. We're all in your debt. Me included.
Wait, is this why you came and found me in the first place?
Pilo! You'd better not let me find you slacking off, you little runt.
Oh, no!
Where the heck are you? Get here! Now!
Oh, no! It's the boss! Sorry.
Scatter!
I have got to go.
Looks like somebody has reached the refusal of the call part of the hero's journey. And this is the jar I keep my Rainbow Dash Funko Pops. Oh no. Pilo giving you one of these. A bunch of flowers Frey received from the children of Sepal as a thank you for protecting the city. The bright red blooms were all grown within the walls of Sepal, and the neatness of the presentation suggests that a kindly adult probably lent a helping hand. Whoa! Star!
What an excitable young man.
You know, I've never gotten flowers before.
And let's hope it never happens again, shall we?
Pilo Vashin? Alright. Oh god! Oh fuck! Scared the shit out of me! Frey has been in the resisting the call step like this whole game so far. I fought the call and the call won. That's just me at work. What? A baby.
Let's see.
Chasing the black and white cat.
Feeling that cat wants us to follow it.
Sorry, I'm locked in. I have to focus on this.
So this is where you were taking us.
Is it another fucked up gnome? Yeah! Honestly, should be paying you for suffering for our sakes. Thank you for the $10 donation, Kale. We got a fucked up gnome! Oh, boy. Poppets are precious hand-carved wooden dolls. There may be someone out there willing to trade them for other goods. Pet that cat. Pet that cat. Pet that cat. Pet that cat. Please pet that cat. Pet that cat. Pet that cat. Pet that cat.
You're not afraid of me.
Ah, hold on. Let's go! Oh god, okay. That one I can make a video file for. 100%. This seems like it's a recurring side quest.
Can I get you something?
Whatever this is, I guess.
What's this?
It's a Partha from Janoon.
A what?
So they're like Athian dice?
They're made of animal bones. You roll one, and if it lands on one of the little symbol things, you're in for a lucky day.
Wow, sounds fun.
Oh, that's all it is. No one takes it too seriously. Go on, give it a go.
Yeah, alright. Partha. How to play. Partha are dice-like objects made from animal bones. Rolling them is said to be able to bring you good luck. Give it a try. If it lands on a symbol of some kind, you'll earn a temporary battle boost. Why not? Temporarily boosts Frey's defense.
Oh, would you look at that?
Sick. I suddenly feel better protected. Alright.
I want to check to see if Bob's doing okay. Let's look around town and see if we can find him.
As you wish.
I still think this is a pretty solid fit, honestly. You just roll dice. You aren't playing anything. Let's go gambling. Is that the guy that gives you the big mug of booze? Bob? Bob? Hold on. Nah, Bob's the dude with the fucked up face. Excuse me, have you seen Bob?
I'm so happy the crops weren't ruined. My dad said if we didn't have any grain, we'd all starve to death.
Yeah, probably. Bye.
Please, you've got to stop this at once.
Sounds like trouble.
Yeah, but where? Oh, is it over there?
Yo, what's going on here?
The Robian's trying to desecrate a lovely old ballow tree. He's, got himself a mite worked up. You're blue, and the bloomers too! We've tried explaining to him that he can't just run amok in the grove like this. That there is our last ballow.
All right, just cut him some slack, okay? He's been living in the break for the past 20 years. He's just taking some time to adjust. He'll be back to himself soon.
You keep telling yourself that.
Father! Father!
It's Odin.
Odin? Odin? My dear girl.
Bob's? Lope?
I'm supposed to see you there. I cannot see you there if you are here.
It's all right. I will take you there, and we will be there together. Apologies.
No, no, Bob. Down. Down, boy. Down. Sit.
Please, Father, give it to them.
What do you have? What do you have? Drop it. Drop it. Spit it out. Menu calls at the break before any characters do.
Thank you. We'll take it from here.
Just make sure that he doesn't.
He won't. You have my word.
Oh, Odin.
The break is at least a little bit easier to say than the corruption.
You are no fool. I believe in you.
Oh.
I told them you wouldn't harm the tree, but I never said that I wouldn't. Now is our chance.
Huh?
Once again, breaking the law.
I don't do it proudly. But all I do is for Athia. And if my father believes this could help, then I believe it too.
Hey, Bob.
Strange young girl from another world.
Yeah. I, have your notes on the portals. The Tirana?
Oh my, he's much worse than I believed.
Forgive me. My mind's a little wibbly-wobbly. Wobbly-wibbly.
Voosh?
Huh? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Yes, Voosh! I need to Voosh back home, where I came from, after I killed this crazy lady. If I survive.
You will?
I will go back home, or I will kill the crazy lady.
One of them.
One or the other. Maybe both, maybe neither.
Cool.
Who's to know?
Sounds promising.
Yes. Yes, yes, I promise. I will work on making you whoosh. You have my word.
Terrific. The word of a senile old has-been. Ironclad.
Great.
What am I doing in the grove?
You were trying to cut a tree down?
Let's get you home.
Audie!
Yes. Come on.
Catch you guys later.
I think he's doing well. Think of all the potions you could craft with the blue tree jizz. Talk about Bob.
Speaking of Bob, how come he didn't turn into a zombie? He came right through the break with us.
I'd say he was mostly break zombie already, wouldn't you?
That doesn't really answer my question.
Strange how Auden seems to love Bob so much.
Strange? Why?
Well, I don't exactly think the world of my parents. I guess being left on your own for years doesn't hit everybody the same way.
And why should it? Humans are horrendously complex creatures, after all.
Let's talk about Olivia.
Olivia. Barely knew the kid, but she just stuck with me. She had fire.
And now it's been extinguished. Somebody has to pay.
I like the way you think.
Let us proceed to the archives, then.
It's in the upper city, right?
Revenge, as we know, always works out for everybody.
Don't you think we better learn more about Scylla before charging off into the wilds?
It's about Cerobian. Actually, it's about everything. The city, too. We owe you our thanks. Had you not been here, who knows how many more would have suffered?
I could have done more.
Please. I know you are in pain. But you must not lose heart. The bard at the square, Wallace. Do you know him?
Yeah.
He may be a frivolous, nonsensical sort of person, but his talent is undeniable. Perhaps a tune might do you good. Truly, his music has the power to soothe the soul.
Wait, you're not telling me she's... Really? That foppish nonsense?
I think she's into him. Are you Wallace's admirer?
No! I am nothing of the sort. His music gives me a certain courage, that's all. A sense that it may not be altogether foolish to hope for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow, I guess I'll have to listen harder.
You plan to face Tanta Sila, do you not? Those of my line have long been her most faithful protectors, though such a legacy is no longer one to speak of with pride. Take care. She is not to be trifled with.
Milia is the only good cop in this game.
The dutiful
Why am I...
sword
Oh,
maiden
Jesus.
And the foppish bard, eh? What a pair.
Yeah, it's like the plot of a corny romance novel.
This game sometimes, like, takes control from you at odd times. Like, I don't know, I guess I'm just used to, like, so many games doing the thing where it's just like, oh, we slowed you down to a walking speed while you have this dialogue with another character, that when the game instead is just like, no, actually, you're not going to move, period, it catches me off guard.
Not here, Frey.
It was worth a try.
What the fuck is the button to... I need to check my Dead Space style waypoint marker. I think I'm going the right way. I was talking about X-Men Origins Wolverine a little bit earlier. Something interesting happened when I was watching it the other day. So I have...
To defeat an enemy we know nothing of.
I have been watching... So I started rewatching the X-Men movies on my Fandango at Home account because I have all of them through that. They're also eligible for Movies Anywhere, though, which means I could watch them on a number of different digital film platforms. Amazon Prime, or rather Prime Video, Xbox, iTunes, or I guess Apple Movies is what it is now, I think. Fandango at Home, Movies Anywhere. And what I've been using has been, at least recently, after watching the first one, I've been using Amazon Prime. Specifically because I just like the way that one handles the subtitles a little bit better. Fandango at Home tries to do this thing where it's just like it puts the subtitles like all over the screen to sort of like better associate them with the character who's talking. Amazon Prime just has them like center screen, basically. And especially when taking screenshots, that works a little bit better. So I've been watching them through Amazon Prime, and here's a fun little detail for you. So when X-Men Origins Wolverine was in theaters, it had 2 different post-credit scenes that you could get. One of them is the one that is commonly now used in the movie itself whenever you like watch it on disc or digital, where basically it's the rubble of the nuclear reactor on 3 Mile Island, and like you see Dude Peel's arm and the sword retracts, and then he reaches out to grab his severed head, eyes fly open, and it shushes the audience, right? But occasionally in theaters, what you would get is you would get an alternate post-credit scene where Wolverine is in a bar in Japan being served, and they're just like, "Are you American?" He's just like, "Canadian, I think." And they ask him if he's drinking to forget, and he replies with, "Drinking to remember," which, all things considered, is a pretty good line. But again, that ended up not really being sort of the canon post-credit scene, especially with the Wolverine coming out like 4 years later, establishing that Logan had never gone back to Japan between his time in World War II, when he was at the bombing of Nagasaki, and the events of the Wolverine. So, you know, just sort of made my peace. That was the one that I got in theaters, by the way. I went to see that movie back in 2009 with my mom, I believe. Me and her had went to see it, and that was the post-credit scene that we got. So I'm watching it on Amazon Prime, and I'm just like, oh, I should talk about this fun little detail and how this was the one that I got in theaters. When I get to that point, so I'm sitting through the credits, and it finishes up, and I am provided a shot of a shot glass on the surface of a bar, a countertop. I'm just like, wait a second. It turns out that the Amazon Prime digital version of X-Men Origins Wolverine, for whatever reason, has the Japan post-credit scene instead of the Deadpool one. But what's super weird about it is that it still has the subtitles from the Deadpool one. Like, none of, like, there's nothing saying, like, oh, speaking Japanese, or, like, Wolverine's, like, English lines aren't subtitled properly, but at the end of the scene, you get the shh subtitle, which would normally be present on screen when Deadpool's severed head shushes the audience. I'm just like, what the fuck? It was so weird. I hate blacking out whenever I'd open a door. I hate blacking out whenever I walk into a room. Digital media, we love it.
These are the archives. Catch!
Whoa!
What is this? And who are you?
I'm the archivist. Auden told me you were clever. How do you not know what a book is?
Fair enough.
I know what a book is. You don't look like an archivist.
You don't look like a hero.
And that's because I'm not.
I used to be a blacksmith before. Built weapons for the very woman that raided our city. She and I were quite close. She trusted me, and I trusted her.
Were you lovers?
Sorry.
No matter, it was another time. She was another woman, as was I.
I like her.
Keep up!
Is everybody in this town batshit crazy? Okay, so how do you go from a blacksmith to a librarian?
Archivist! And a smart woman knows when to shift her purpose for the needs of her people. Catch!
That feels like a theme.
What is this?
It's the floor plan of Silas Castle.
What are you, my fairy godmother?
Name's Johidi. You're the one that's planning on facing off with Sila.
Well, the name's Frey, and it sounds like you don't think I'm up to the task.
Tanta Sila is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. She controlled the army, crushing the weak, even without the weapons that I forged for her. Crushing them with her bare hands.
Fucked up if true. Hello, Audrey. Welcome.
This batty old Harridan needs to shut her mouth.
You would be doing our land a great service by killing her. Rid us of Tanta Sila, and the corruption in her realm will stop spreading.
Oh, sick.
But no. I doubt you'll actually succeed. Before you go, I would suggest that you learn all that you can about the Tantas. The archives, full of books about them.
Oh, whoa, I've been back watching the first recording of
Definitely
this to
not
calm
my
down from,
fairy
like, school
godmother.
crap. I understand. Something toxic Yuri. I just switched careers, hard work and determination, a little bit of imposter syndrome. Prenost Castle. Floor plan. The floor plan of Prenost Castle Johidi gave to Frey. It was originally drafted as the castle was being built, and as such may not be an exact representation of its final layout. The stronghold looks to be nigh on impenetrable, with walls capable of keeping almost any enemy at bay, although, interestingly, a narrow passage appears to lead from the walls right to the throne room at the castle's heart. I do still need to go back and watch that VOD. It's a pretty good VOD, honestly. Apparently, Forspoken is just the game that gets me rated, I guess. I got rated by Carmiella last time. Caramiella, excuse me. And then this time I got rated by... Oh, who was it? What was their name? Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Small and Strong. I'm going to need to see how that happened. Whenever... Full disclosure, whenever I get rated by somebody that I don't recognize, I will usually go to their Twitch channel and watch the VOD from like just before they rated me, so I can see like how the decision was made. It's honestly very interesting. A lot of times people will just like I usually focus on rating channels of people that I know or follow, but you know, it's neat that sometimes people will just like pick a random person to raid. I think that's really cool. The last time that happened, I think, was when I was playing Silent Hill 2, and the person that rated said that, like, oh, I really like this Shark Girls PNG tuber, and I'm not going to talk about how that made me feel to hear said out loud, but I really appreciated that person rating me at the time. Let's go. Let's learn about the Tantas. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me about the Tantas?
You're here to read, you say? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just no one in Sipal has any interest in books these days.
They're all watching the reality TV. Big fans of real world road real world wars. Oh boy. Okay. I think they're too busy dying, starving, or being poor. That's the exact kind of conditions that somebody really gets into reality TV, admittedly. Real world wars. I'm sorry. Just saying that out loud is tickling me. Welcome to Sharkstream Book Club. For as long as anyone can remember, our land has been ruled over by the Tantas. Blessed be their names. It is not for us to know how their powers came to be. We need only give thanks for the countless occasions on which they have delivered us from catastrophe. Greatest and most notable among such acts of deliverance being their purge of the nefarious Redig. They deserve nothing less than our unquestioning love and respect, for it is they who make us Athian. Cool, man.
So they used to rule Athia, and people used to like them.
Yes, although you'd never guess that now.
And then they made some, like, embarrassing YouTube videos. There was a whole, like, they tried to do an apology. One of them played the ukulele. Now people just aren't as big of fans anymore. Oh.
Let's see. A study of miracles.
It appears to be an in-depth analysis of what makes the Tanta's magic so powerful.
Spellcraft challenges? You can find the details of challenges through which phrase spells can be improved in ancient books around Athia. Pick a spell, accept the related challenge, meet the conditions in order to upgrade that spell. You can check on the challenges you've undertaken in the magic section of the menu. Okay. Attack enemies on performing magic parkour. Meet enemies that are vulnerable to phrase magic. I mean, yeah, sure. Stamina recovery rate might be really good to have, actually.
I wonder if you might learn something from it. Pick up some tips and tricks for your own magic, perhaps.
This seems like a cool mechanic and concept. Like, it's great except for having to find the challenges in the world. They seem like pretty generic challenges,
intriguing?
All things considered. Wonder if I can I take more than one? I can take up to 3. Okay. 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 But yeah, they seem like pretty generic challenges, all things considered. Did I read this one already? I don't think I did. The Fall of the Tantas. Without warning, our former protectors became our oppressors. The difference in their conduct was stark and perplexing. They were aggressive, hateful, warped mockeries of their former selves. Tantas Sila and Prav suddenly trusted no one, going so far as to intentionally harm innocents. Tantas Sinta and Olas vanished entirely, abandoning their subjects to the encroaching corruption. This is the sad state of Athia today, a land governed by no one and ruled by nothing but fear.
Can't say I envy these people.
Fucked up if
Their
true.
rulers did some super fucked up shit.
I doubt many of them would disagree.
Pretty sure it's ruled by that council? Yeah, nominally, I suppose. Bow, 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 bow. The corruptions creep. The corruption's weirdo. What the hell is the corruption doing here? It doesn't belong here. It doesn't belong. Anyway, as the corruption continued to ravage our lands, robbing us of our food, our homes, and even our lives, we prayed for the Tantas to save us, as they had saved Athia so many times before. And yet, even as we trembled with fear, the cognizance told us that we could not bring ourselves to believe, that the corruption was coming from the very castles of the Tantas themselves, and that our former protectors may be the sources of the blight that assailed us.
Wait, it was the Tantas who caused the break? What the hell happened to them?
I think more than a few of their former subjects came to wonder the same thing.
What can you tell me about the Tantas? Ooh, book! Locked labyrinths. Perhaps one of Athia's greatest mysteries is the truth behind the locked labyrinths found across the land. It is not known precisely what magic keeps them sealed. The Tantas may well have locked them themselves, as they are the only ones who have ever been known to enter. They are rumored to be treacherous places guarded by terrifying beasts. As for what these beasts may be trying to protect, legend has it that ancient relics lie in the bowels of each one, alongside writings left by the first Tanta herself. Sup, Hugo haters and Forspoken players?
That thing we read, it was written by the first ever Tanta.
And it sounds like there might still be more of them to find.
Wouldn't hurt to learn more. Guess we could keep an eye out.
So, the Tantas had superpowers that they used to keep Athia safe. And the people loved them for it. Worshipped them, even. But then something changed. Instead of protecting the people, they started making them suffer.
You gotta speak
quietly. And then the break appeared.
An admirably pithy précis.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why would they just go crazy like that?
That's enough for now. Think I'm pretty clued up on the Tanta basics.
Then I suggest we depart.
Hooray! Gameplay! Leave Sapal. Wow. Can. Like, I could fast travel, but what if I find another cat?
The buildings here are something else.
Yes. I believe it's where the great and the good of Sepornian society live. Anything else you need to do before we leave? Hurry up if you're still not done with what you need to do here.
New detours are now available. Open the main menu and check the map. Yep. Event. Okay. Hold on. We got something actually directly behind us.
Get this done.
Yes, let's.
If there's more cats to be pet and fucked up gnomes to find, then by God, I want to find them. Excuse me?
Where is it going?
Kibby. Follow that cat. Follow that cat. Follow that cat. Chasing the gray cat. Part 1. Show me a fucked up gnome. No.
Greetings.
Wait, it stopped.
Show me that gnome. Yeah! I hate this thing. This thing is horrible.
You let me here on purpose, didn't you?
Baby. Hold up. Give me the prompt.
You're no homer.
Hell yeah.
You're cute.
I want the gnomes, but with Air Force Ones. Amazing. Alright, map. We have like, there's events. I'm kind of curious about these. You know, maybe Forspoken should have had an FF14 collaboration.
Ugh.
Well, if it isn't our favorite council person.
Foul creature! Still you refuse to leave the city?
Man, shut your fucking
You
mouth.
brought Tanta Sila's wrath upon us?
Say it was my fault one more time. I dare you.
Councilman Janesh!
Cease your wickedness, demon. Do not approach her. All who do shall surely die. Those who consort with her will perish in agony, just like the child.
What the fuck did you just say?
Calm down, Frey. Don't let him get to you.
You think because you returned that feeble-minded old dotard to us that something has changed? Well, think again. You are a blight upon us all, a bringer of doom.
The councilman speaks the truth! Leave this place! Begone!
Fuck!
You actually managed to exercise some self-control. I'm impressed.
Not as impressed as I am.
They're not worth your time. You did the right thing.
But what if I just... Damn. Ugh, this fucking guy. Okay. Ugh. Hold on. Cool coin? Hell yeah. It was worth coming down here for the cool coin. So what crawled up this guy's... Oh god. Kale, Jesus.
These people, but they're all a little scruffy around the edges.
Who thinks about fashion at a time like this?
Like, I don't have anything specifically to disprove that.
If I had to guess, I'd say they're offering up prayers to the dead.
Doesn't look like praying's done much for Athia so far.
Well, the habits of a lifetime are hard to break. And who can blame them for seeking a little solace after all they've lost?
Yeah, guess you're right.
Let's pray for Olivia. We might as well, right?
If only I could have protected you. I know I can't change anything now, but... still wish I could have spoken to you one last time.
Oh, I had a mouthful of chips. Oh. Did my tracking break? Hello? VC face? Huh. Oh, okay. I'm good. More like the mausoleum. Am I right? Whoa. Huh? Maybe that's one that can recur. Oh god, does that mean that more people are gonna die?
Why, though? What's so special about this part of town?
These days, that it offers just that little extra distance from the break.
Hold on a second. Never seen this map view before. Yeah, it was weird. Because, like, I had hit R2 to zoom in, and then it didn't zoom in. Hey, girl, hey?
Oh, I meant to say, that was good, what you did for Rovian. Haven't seen Auden that happy in a long time.
You two friends?
She tells me things. She's been coming here ever since she could read. She told me all about you. So, which is it? Do you want to go home? Or do you want to be a hero? Doesn't matter what you want now.
Oh yeah? How do you figure?
The people have decided to believe in you, so you better not let them down. Now clear off, I've got things to do.
Cool, good talk.
What's this?
Oh, a nug. A metallic remnant of some long since rusted human implement or other. The material itself shows no physical signs of the break's influence, but it's actually been imbued with powerful magic, making it a very useful crafting material.
The sly old devil.
God. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna be okay. I should actually probably see about upgrading some things here. Hold on. Bozinga. Interesting. Accelerate by kicking off from the ground. That's pretty good, actually. I might want to keep an eye out for that. Spell combos. Alright. Okay, I need to remove some of these markers. The fact that the praying for the dead one can be redone and that it gives you an option for like whose name to pray for says to me that we're gonna have a lot more allies die over the course of this. At least a few more. I'm pretty sure Robian's gonna bite it.
Why are you still in Sepul, child?
I'm here to make fun of your hat, ma'am.
We allowed you to go free only because you said you would go to Tanta Sila yourself. I would advise you not to go back on your word.
Wait, is that Olivia's name?
Among others, yes. This is a record of those who perished.
Rather a morbid thing to be jotting down, don't you think?
Your recklessness resulted in the deaths of many innocents.
My recklessness? I wasn't the one who almost got Auden killed.
Better to lose one life than countless others. Or do you disagree?
Excuse me. What the fuck is this trolley problem bullshit? No, it can't be.
And why not?
Because it sucks for the person making the sacrifice. But I guess, you know, that's never gonna be you, right? Yeah. I'm not interested in your thoughts on this particular subject. Thanks. Look, let me make it simple for you. Sila's going down. And no one is getting sacrificed. Least of all me.
Also, do you like my cape?
I'm hugely convinced by the people in charge around here. With that kind of attitude, they'll have sacrificed the whole city before long.
Don't get me started.
Alright, let's take a look here. There's an event here. We've got another detour. Partha? What is this? Monument to Justice. Okay. Got some more events. The game has explicitly told us that...
Move our asses and get this done.
Yes, let's.
The game has explicitly told us that there is the possibility that if we leave a place before doing all of the side content, that there is the possibility that the side content will not be there.
Yeah, even in the lower city, only a few of the people seemed actually busy.
I suppose there's only so much work to go around.
So, you know, best to do the side content when I can. Oh yeah, I forgot about that explicit warning. Like, here's the thing. I do appreciate that. There's a part of me that wishes it was maybe like a bit more like
a little shabby. Maybe we could help fix things up.
less overt, I
A
guess.
lack of materials than a lack of will. Wood, in particular.
Yeah, I guess it must be hard finding more if you can't leave the city.
Like, take Nier, for instance. Have you played Nier? Nier's a very good game. I highly recommend playing Nier. But Nier has an option, if you're trying to, like, find details on the side quests, you go into the menu, and when you're scrolling through it, you happen to see an option for quests that are incompletable. And that just kind of tells you just like, oh, there is the possibility that you can get to a point where a quest cannot be completed. You know? Bobby boy.
What's the matter, Bob?
It was here. I know it was. Here, and then it disappeared. Yes. It was no small thing. But to me, no bauble. No, certainly no trifle.
So he's lost something important? Sorry, my gibberish is patchy.
Yeah, seems like it. Guess we better help him find it.
What? Why?
Never know. Might have something to do with a Tirana.
I suppose. Just don't forget what you're actually meant to be doing.
Wonder where he lost whatever it was.
Well, he did get in a bit of a scuffle with those guards.
Good point. Let's head back over there and take a look.
Wait, what? Huh. Wabba? Alright, hold up. Nope. Hold up. Nope. Okay. It's not gonna let me leap off of dangerous ledges. Fine. That was a very funny forward roll. You barely moved at all. Something that I'm kind of realizing is that because I've been wandering around the city where like the actual mechanics and controls are a lot more like pared down compared to like when you're running around outside in the break. I don't know how well I'm going to remember how the game controls once I actually leave the city. Thus far, a bitch has jump, a bitch has inspect, and a bitch has move around. Oh, and cuff scan.
The Balor tree is something of a symbol of the city.
Like the Statue of Liberty?
Probably.
Doesn't appear to be Bob's lost property. Then what the fuck did I just pick up? This doesn't appear to be Bob's lost property. Hey, bro. We've got nearly 2 hours
Hey,
without actual
you're
gameplay.
one of the guards from before, right?
It's fine.
Oh, you're the one who was with Orden.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. So Robian, he didn't drop anything when you were restraining him, did he?
Not that I remember. I did see him coming this way from the upper city a little while back, though. Maybe someone he passed along the way saw something.
Okay. Thanks.
It didn't used to be like that, you know?
Yeah, I'm aware.
So I hear.
He was the one who brought everyone here when the corruption swallowed Janoon. Should have been Tanta Cinta, but he was the only other person she would have trusted to do it. And now look at him.
Yeah, fucked up.
Anyway, listen to me talking your ear off. I'm sure you've got more important things to do. Here. Take this. Thanks for bringing him back to us.
Oh, you're
sure.
welcome?
People sure love Bob, huh?
Yes, although I still struggle to picture the old him.
Lost property doesn't appear to be in the grove. Try searching in the upper city. That was a lot of time to spend with a character who don't got a face.
The buildings here are something else.
Yes, I believe it's where the great and the good of Sepolian society live.
Okay.
You looking for something?
Yes.
Hi. You didn't see Robian come this way, did you?
I did, yes. He walked past a little while ago. Dropped this, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
Huh. Some kind of animal bone, right?
Well, okay. A piece of bone someone gave Frey while she was searching for Robian. It appears to have been part of the unnerving headdress he was wearing when she first met him at the Cognizance Guild in Praenost. A closer look reveals it not to be as crude as it might initially appear. It has been meticulously filed into its current shape and decorated with intricate carvings.
Yes, the one the old man was wearing. But I'm not sure it's what we're looking for.
God damn it. Okay.
Pew! And who do we have here, eh?
Hey, you seen Robian around?
Robian? Ah, Master Kane, you mean. Sorry, young lady.
Oh, no worries. Thanks anyway.
No luck there.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Excuse me? You didn't see Robian around here, did you?
Robian Keane? Yes, he was pottering about the place not so long ago, in fact. Looking for something, if I'm not mistaken. Then he seemed to have some sort of brainwave and wandered off. Rather put me in mind of the old days, I must say. He used to pace back and forth like a madman when he had something on his mind. Walked holes in many a carpet.
Guess you knew him pretty well.
You could say that, yes. He was something of a mentor of mine. It's a dreadful shame, him having lost his memory to the corruption, but I hold him in the
Our
highest
relationship
regard
could be
nonetheless.
described by one as
Thanks for sharing.
salacious.
Seems the old man still commands a fair amount of respect, even now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Guess he's given a lot for these people.
Is that the same fucking guy? Hold up.
Well met.
I think that's the same fucking guy. Yeah, he's got the same bald spot and everything. Bro, do you know your twin's right there? Do you guys ever switch places to fuck with people? Incredible. What an amazing video game. I don't know. Surely. Like, okay. My assumption is that this is probably, like, pretty low on the priority list of, like, things to implement into your video game, but, like, I feel like there should be some kind of...
made an entire city out of back alleys.
Which makes them front alleys now, I suppose.
I feel like there should be, like, some kind of, like, program inserted into your game where it's just like...
Look at him. He looks like he's standing guard.
That, or he's still
baby.
petrified after everything that's happened.
Angry
Yeah, I guess they do have a pretty keen
baby.
sense of danger, don't they?
Oh, not a fan. Not a fan of me. Doesn't want to be petted. I feel like there should be some kind of, like, program inserted into your game to, like, make sure that, like, the randomly generated NPCs that are populating your fucking cities and shit like that don't end up with two of the same within close proximity. You know, just to be sure at the very least. Oh, hey, there's something over here.
Excuse me,
Oh.
miss?
What's up, filthy street urchin? Hold on.
You know the funny old man, don't you?
I do.
Oh, you mean Bob?
He dropped this earlier and walked off without noticing.
Oh, nice. I've been looking for this, I think. Thanks.
With my very limited knowledge of programming and such, there probably is, but nobody really cares to put forth the effort of doing it. Like I said, it's, in all likelihood, it's probably pretty low on the priority list, beyond, like, getting the fucking game running properly. So, like, I get it, but, it's, at the same time, it's just like, surely they need to recognize that this is maybe a little bit of, dare I say, immersion breaker. This weathered medical textbook has clearly seen a lot of use over the years. The writing is still just about legible, but it's largely incomprehensible to anyone unfamiliar with the field of medicine. Judging by the bookmark sandwiched between its pages, Robian was reading about contagious diseases and how to prevent their spread. Given how much he cares for the people of Sepal, it seems likely he was trying to apply his knowledge to finding a cure for the break. There was no time. True. You track down Bob's book. Go and give it to him.
This book is mad old. Can barely even make out the words.
Luckily, the words are none of our concern. Can we hurry up and get it back to him?
I can't wait to spend so much time around these people that I just end up hearing somebody drop a casual F-bomb at some point. That's all I want. I talked about this last stream. The funniest fucking thing to happen in this game would be for, like, the people of Sepal to start picking up on, like, phrase slang. That would make the whole thing worth it. Hello. You're an event.
You.
Huh?
Oi, me.
Talking to me?
Upsie, she's a sharp one. What's that you got there, eh?
Oi, what's it then? What's all this then?
Found it lying around the town.
Let me swap you something for it. I'll do you a good deal, I promise.
Oh, he trades the fucked up gnomes.
Let's have a look, shall we?
A cloak that sometimes restores health when critical hits are inflicted on it. Okay. Bumbershoot, an incredibly rare mushroom that's prized as a premium crafting material. Cloak that reduces the duration of negative status effects. Holy shit. Okay. 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 I don't think I want to spend any of my pulpits just yet, because I want to save up for Stranith. Because that's a pretty good bonus, actually.
All right. Another time, maybe.
Sure thing, buddy. What the fuck is this guy's deal?
Interested in these here books, are you?
Yes.
You've got a good eye. They're treasures of a sort, all rescued from the abandoned Cognitions guilds.
Oh, cool. Hey, this one actually looks useful. It's about crafting.
Certainly seems like it might be worth
Excuse
your
me.
while.
I'd be happy to give it to you. For a price. I collect old things, see? Find some and I might just be persuadable.
What about this old coin?
This game wants to hurt me.
Isn't that a beauty? I'll need more than one of those, depending on the book, but here, have a look.
Sure, man. Exchanging old coins.
Anything take your fancy?
Critical faculties. Allows an effect to be added to equipment when crafting that gives the defense boost when landing a critical hit. Let's take a look at some of the more expensive ones. Infinitum Vitali. Allows an effect to be added to equipment when crafting that offers immunity to effects that reduce stamina recovery speed. Okay. Do our Thrive Survive. Allows an effect to be added to equipment when crafting that offers immunity to poison. Increases critical hit damage. Okay. Immunity to effects that reduce attack. Okay, okay. I'm gonna go Ballad of Boiling Blood.
Nice doing business with you.
Thank you. Okay, I think I'm gonna duck out. Oh, now he likes that. No, I don't. But I can't deny a good status effect. We love critical hits. That's the long and short of it. A bitch loves a critical hit. I'm bitch in this scenario. But yeah, if you are dropping out, Kale, I hope you have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Always good to have you here.
I doubt there are many places for criminals to hide in a town this...
Hey, Bob.
Oh, God, I blacked out
The
for a
thing
second.
you were looking for. It was this book, right?
Seemingly not.
It wasn't actually
all
the
over to
piece of
find this
bone,
thing.
was it?
Father, Oh, sorry.
Is that the same book on the table?
No, all good.
I found this when I was tidying up.
A bookmark?
I made it for him when I was little. I drew us all on it. Father, mother, and there's me.
Aww. You found it at last. My heart, my past. Found it. Thank you, Audie, my dear, darling girl.
Better leave him to it.
So that was adorable.
Bob never stopped thinking about Auden that whole time, huh?
A pity to think that he might still forget her after all he's been through.
I do feel like I just wasted a bunch of time, though. Like, what do you mean? I just... Oh my god. Hilarious. Anyway, a bookmark Auden made for her parents as a child. It features a drawing of the Keene family, as well as a heartfelt "I love you" scrawled on the back. While the many years that have passed since its creation have left it somewhat discolored, it's in remarkably good condition for its age, probably due to the painstaking care with which it has been treated. Cool, man. There's an event in here. Hey girl, hey, how you doing?
I still haven't thanked you properly, have I?
No need. We had a deal.
Yes, the journals for my father's notes on the Tirana. The thing is, you've brought me so much more than a few journals. Truly, Frey. Surely there must be something I can do. Come on, anything.
Okay, you could make me something? Can't remember the last time I had a home-cooked meal.
Oh,
What?
Is she secretly garbage at cooking?
a promise is a promise. Now, let's see.
How bad at cooking is she?
You could have said something, you know? I'm kind of surprised, though. You always struck me as Little Miss Perfect.
Sadly not.
Okay.
As you can see.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see.
I appreciate that they went out of their way to model food that's burnt all to shit specifically for this bit. Like, good on them. Good on them. Oh, man. Okay. I would normally say looks delicious chow time, but they did already acknowledge. Maybe it'll be fine. You know? Who doesn't love a good bit of char?
What?
It gives
Crispier
it
the better,
texture.
If you ask me. Brings out all the flavor.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have the budget to
Thank you,
render
Frey.
her actually eating it, though.
You're too kind, really. Sorry, again.
Hey, I'm the one who asked you to cook. And besides, I had fun.
Me too.
How about we just make it a drink next time?
I'd like that, yes.
Auden may be talented at many things, but cooking isn't one of them. She did once enjoy being in the kitchen, but the less than enthusiastic reactions to her creations seem to have dampened her enthusiasm over time. It's not entirely her fault, though. Her mother was a very practical woman, and not given to enjoyment of things for their own sake. Hardly an inspiring start for a budding culinary artiste.
Well, I must say you're braver than me. I would have given it to the poor girl straight. I wouldn't feed this disaster to my worst enemy. Something along those lines.
Believe me, I was close.
Well, you see, Cuff, I'm not entirely a cunt. That's a lot of words to just say girl can't cook. Alright, let's see. That seems to be all the events here. Have we really just been futzing around in, like, the hub city for... Oh, God, that's fucking Bloom, bitch. call me Steve the way I got all this bloom. Thank you for coming. That's the best joke I'm gonna have all stream. Yeah, no, I'll be real. Like, I don't. Occasionally a little bit of char on some food. Can be like, honestly, sometimes it's like pretty good texture. Like hot dogs, you know. Sometimes hot dogs being a little burnt can be like very good, actually.
Some people could really do with making themselves more useful, don't you think?
Not like burnt
Are
to
you
a
trying to make
crisp
some kind
or
of a
anything,
point?
but you know. Kibby.
Hey, that cat.
Looks a lot like Homer.
You really do have the magic touch.
Not quite as scraggly as Homer was.
I've seen it before somewhere.
The cat that was just here?
Ma'am?
Yes, I know it. Poor wretched creature was all little Olivia had.
Oh.
You think it's waiting for her to come
Well,
back?
shit.
I hope not. Putting your faith in humans is a great way to guarantee disappointment.
Also, what is this lady doing down here? We just saw her in the upper city.
Behind, asshole.
All right, all right. I'm sorry I spoke.
Feels a little more.
A cat that was once very close to Olivia. Even Frey has no luck approaching this wary feline, which flees whenever anyone draws near. Olivia was the only one it trusted, and the two could often be found playing together at the dump. Even now, this loyal creature sits and waits for its favorite human to return. That's so sad. I might cry? You can't do that to me? That's not fair? This is supposed to be funny, bad dialogue game? You can't hit me with that. So that episode of Futurama. Yeah! You can't do that to me!
Cheerful in the lower city.
When food is short and one's days are numbered, every moment is a gift, I suppose.
So they're happy because they can't afford to be sad. That's fucking depressing.
The cat that was just here?
Oh, it's just that dialogue again. Hold on. Right, go rid of this one.
Oh, yes, I
Actually, hold on, because that one's a little too close to our exit. I don't want to risk that we're
Poor wretched creature was all little Olivia had.
gonna end it. Hello. Flute Blossom. Oh, I guess this is just like we can occasionally come back here and there will be like a different set of... Oh, this is a crafting table. This is a crafting table. Hello? Another man with a dumb hat.
Wait, children, come back. I haven't...
I suppose you saw that. They just will not listen to me.
Something tells me he gets that a lot.
The children of Athia place no value on their education. None. The blame is not entirely theirs, of course. My teachings will not fill their bellies. Not today, at any rate. But if they do not learn to think of tomorrow, if they would only let me teach them. But no, they will not hear a word of it.
Can't really blame them. They've been through a lot.
None save dear Olivia, that is. Poor child. She, at least, was kind enough to listen. Had I only been able to teach her to read, I am sure her love of learning would have blossomed.
You mean they can't even read? Maybe you could, I don't know, start with some simple rhymes or something?
Yes. What a fine idea. I could certainly do worse than try. Thank you.
We're gonna drag these kids
The gift
kicking
of
and
wisdom
screaming
is
into
a precious
literacy.
one indeed. I will experiment with the method you suggest.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Wandering the city, dispensing insights, hither and yon. I may have to revise my opinion of you, Frey.
I wasn't exactly trying to inspire the guy, but I'll take it.
Those kids are going to be on Tumblr arguing about Steven Universe before you know it. Oh, God. I can. Okay. So, there was recently a poll, a poll tournament on Tumblr for the Tumblr Sexy Woman of 2025. And I was talking to Natalie about it because the finals just finished up recently. And the winner of the tournament was Morticia Addams, which Natalie argues is far too normcore to be a Tumblr sexy woman, especially when her opponent was Miss Piggy, which I will admit freely is probably more in line with the spirit of the Tumblr sexy woman. But personally, I do like Morticia Addams. But Natalie got so mad. She's shaking her head right now. I'm watching her. Why would someone want Miss Piggy? Have you seen what she does to Kermit? Is that a serious question? You're asking if you're asking. Okay, how often does the gif from Cowboy Bebop the movie go around of Spike Spiegel saying, "I love a woman that can kick my ass"? Like, come on. People are into that.
Also, Kermit has commitment issues.
Kermit does have commitment issues, it's true. Okay, but the woman also has to be, sufferable. Again, this is Tumblr sexy woman. Sufferability is not necessarily a requirement.
The next stage of the plan will require the townspeople to be evacuated to a suitable...
Suitable?
You?
Yeah, what's up?
What are you still doing in Sepal?
Hanging out.
You will not escape Tanta Sila's wrath, you know. Her
Probably
enemies
not.
receive no quarter. None.
Is she from Preynost? Seems rather keen on Sila.
Maybe she can tell us more about her.
Just how powerful is she?
She is the Tanta of strength, blessed with the power to fortify both mind and body.
That sounds tricky to deal with.
And her gifts do not end there. She is a leader under whose unflinching discipline whole armies cower. Her mere presence on the battlefield is enough to strike terror into the hearts of her enemies.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's cool.
I get it. She's one stone-cold, badass bitch.
You trespassed upon her realm. You are a threat, and as such, are not to be tolerated.
She's not gonna fuck
Because
you,
I
girl.
walked over some imaginary line? Shit, should have brought a passport.
There is no just when it comes to trespass on sacred ground, girl. Especially not when the ground in question belongs to one so powerful.
Again, she's not gonna
It was your
fuck you.
fault the city was attacked. Tanta Sila wished only to drive out the threat.
She will fuck me. She'll fuck me if I'm enough of a sycophant.
Start listening.
What is she like?
Zoom out.
She was hard on others,
Stop
but
listening.
no harder than she was on herself. Beneath that stern exterior lies a warmer heart.
Yeah, give me a second.
A desire to protect the people of Athia.
Oh, hold up.
This is what drives her.
Protect? Is that what you call smashing shit up and killing people?
What use is there in talking to one as corrupted as you?
Sorry I asked. Why do I even care who she is or who she used to be? She killed Olivia. That's all that matters.
The death of one child is all that matters to me. Awkward.
As long as you remain, the city remains in danger. Tanta Sila may yet be forced to destroy us all.
And I would welcome
You
it.
must go to her. and be punished for your crimes.
Oh, I'll go to her, all right. And when I find her, she's dead.
And then you'll want to fuck me. I mean, hold on. I don't know. I don't think I want that, actually. Forget I said anything. Is that everything? Yep. That is, in fact, everything. Let's leave. Oh.
Oi, miss!
Okay, not yet. Game is determined to delay us.
Told me you have a strange glowing object you keep in your pocket.
Oh?
An Oh, you mean this?
Silas is so cool and everyone wants to fuck her.
What is that?
It's called a smartphone. How do I put this? It's like a thing that lets you talk to people far away, or turn what you see into pictures.
Whoa! Does that mean it could turn what you see into pictures?
Am I gonna get a photo mission?
Yeah, I guess.
I've only seen drawings of the outside in books. Could you...
I'm gonna get a photo mission!
Why
Oh!
not? Just don't expect too much, okay? I'm not a great photographer.
I don't know what
I'm
that
excited.
is, but thank you.
I don't know what's a photographer? I'm a straight urchin. This is what I sound like, innit? Anyway.
Okay, so maybe not worth crap.
It's time to make these filthy, unwashed children happy, everybody. Photo spots! Fucking awesome. Oh, we unlock photo mode features.
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
they'd be delighted with anything you show them. It's not like they have much else to look forward to. Perhaps it wouldn't be so bad to stop by on occasion, lend them a little cheer.
You're right.
Where's that guy looking
It
at
won't
me?
cost me much, and I bet it would mean a lot to them.
What are we doing for, like, battery charging right now? Yeah, don't anybody help me get this fucking door open. Just let me do it all myself. An Oath of Vengeance completed. BRB trying homemade chili oil. Oh, enjoy that. I can't wait to take so much vengeance.
Are you ready then?
Yeah. Time to go kill that bitch.
Well, she's enthusiastic. Gotta give her that much. Locations marked on Auden's map have been added to the world map. Oh, that's... Oh! Oh! Hello, Jing XD? I don't have, like, a Discord server or anything. Sorry. But you're welcome to hang out here. That's really far away. Head for Fort Prey, not sure.
I suggest we make our way to the fortress first.
Jesus.
It's not too far from the castle.
Alright, let's see if I can remember my controls here. Hold on.
No, unless if we happen to have looked at the map.
No, that's Port Magic. Spell list, spell list. Ah, right. Circle is magic parkour. So, like, is it really going to make me run, like, like, I suppose I could use, like a little bit of fast travel to close the distance, but, like, it's really gonna make me run, like, 3,000 feet just to get to the next thing? Okay, let's get going. Oh, hold up, photo spot.
Get down from here.
I get a good angle.
Taking pictures. Follow the on-screen. Grumble, grumble, grumble. So I thought she had some kind of, like, slide move for faster travel. Okay, subject. Oh. Nice shot. That's 1 now. 5 more remaining.
Nice.
Have I been in this one? Blessed Plains Refuge. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Let's start
Quite
picking
the
some
lucky
stuff
find
up.
indeed.
One day, not so long after the miasma first encroached upon Praenost, a traveling merchant arrived in the village of Legatus, only to find that not a soul was to be seen, until he looked up to the roof of a nearby building, that is, and spied a great winged... something, black as night, and utterly terrifying to behold. No sooner had he seen it than he turned tail and ran, and he didn't stop running until he reached Sepal. At least that's what he told everyone when he got there. So it sounds like he was seeing freaking dragons.
Might as well pocket this.
But I bet he wasn't, oh yeah, talking to a cuff.
In the mood for something in particular?
Well, no, I haven't finished any of my other stuff yet, because I haven't fucking fought any goddamn enemies on this stream yet. Alright. Whoop! Ah.
There it is.
Well, do something.
Take that. We got this.
Okay, cool.
It's not much, but you never know.
God, it's like Silent Hill out here. While we watch this odd child run across barren land, how is Tumblr nowadays? Haven't been there since 2018. Honestly, not too bad. Last I heard, it was... There was a bit of concern that it was basically going to cease to exist because I guess the... Oh, hold up.
Now's your chance.
I guess it was like reduced to a skeleton crew, basically.
How are you feeling?
A whole lot better than I did a minute ago.
But thus far, it's fine. Like, people still use it. There's still, like, a lot of fun and funny stuff that goes on over there. But you can definitely, like, the fact that it has, like... It's pretty clear that, like, it did 100% just completely shoot its own user base in the foot with the porn ban. Oh, right.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's something up there. Oh, wait, is that just going to be one of those, like, super strong... Oh, yeah, I can fucking see it from here, actually. I'm back. How's it going? Yeah, it's going alright. Yeah, I remember when it was first implemented and it temporarily banned my art blog. I know a lot of people that do make use of, like, it has, like, mature content tag. Like, you still can't post, like, outright pornography, but, like, it has mature content tags. And I know plenty of people that do still post art there. Just because, like, it does still get a fair amount of engagement, honestly. Whoa.
Looks like everybody showed up.
Might as well make the most of the opportunity.
Do I have to? Take that! Got you on your toes now. Yeah. Let me at it. Ha!
What the fuck? Ah.
I'll be able to protect you as well as I usually do.
Great. That's all I need. Ha!
Okay, hold up.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay. So, Scattershot is not proving to be particularly useful to me right now.
Ready for this? Yeah.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do before. Alright, still one left.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a bear? That's a bear over there? That's a bear coming over? Okay, that thing definitely sees me. Do I need like a can full of pennies? Should I make myself really big? Oh boy, here we go. Whoa!
Hey.
Look out!
Natalie Portman could never. Oh shit.
Oh, come on.
Now's your chance.
On it.
Hell yeah. And look at that! I'm already a good chunk of the way towards some of these challenges already being done. Last few years, social media platforms have really been just a revolving door of we can't have nice things. Do the rules change when you're fighting a Bromby bear? I don't know. Yeah, I tend to side with the people that, like, anytime, like, some new bullshit happens on a social media, are the ones that, like, bang the drums of just, like, you really should have gotten on board with co-host, honestly. Like, I'm not saying co-host was, like, a perfect... Huh? Danger. Where'd danger? Oh.
Bullseye.
Does that make things a little easier?
More than a little.
Ow.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we're done here.
It does, doesn't it?
Do I need to specifically kill them with a shot that says that they're vulnerable to it? man. Come on. Damn it. What the hell is that? There we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Slorp. Ooh, +5 to defense. Not bad. What the hell is that over there? This is going to take us further from our destination, but I am curious. The Blessed Plains. Whee! Oh, warder. Oh, wait, is that the tower that we found that one dude in? No, it's different, I think. Okay, hold on. Hello? Funny cave? No, not funny cave? Okay. No funny cave for me, I guess. Aha! Nailed it. Hello?
Something's there.
What the hell is that?
Could pretend we didn't notice.
What in the goddamn... Oh! Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
Right on the money. Come on.
Resistant, huh?
Get out of the way.
Right in the sweet spot. Nope, not working. That's gotta hurt.
Let me just... real quick.
Done and done.
Hardly one for the history books.
That was weird. Some kind of crow lady. Ooh. Loot.
Actual treasure.
Oh boy, I'm getting so much crafting material.
Frey, would you mind going and taking a closer look at that tower?
That was my plan, yeah.
Sure.
I think it might help us get a better sense of our surroundings.
Oh my
You don't
god,
expect me to find
no.
that, do you?
It's a fucking Assassin's Creed Eagle Vision Tower. Fuck off. Belfries. Ugh, okay. Can't just push back the fog of war like a normal person. No, we gotta... We gotta get all the open world game hits. Ruins of Allegra, eliminate the enemy. Ruins of Soundly, scout the area. Monument of Strength. Mutant? Is that what they're called? Okay, I fucking guess. Hello. I guess I'll take a look at these. They're close by-ish. This one being, like, only about 1,000 feet away honestly makes the idea of traveling through the... Oh.
Huh. What's this?
Bomb flax, clearly. Honestly makes the idea of, like, traveling 3,000 feet not too daunting, realistically. Like, it makes it seem doable. Can I even get to that? I don't think I'm going to be able to get up to this. Oh, is that where I haven't been paying attention? My stamina thing is in the bottom left. Yeah, no, I can't get up to that. Oh well. I guess let's check out this other place.
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
Yeah. Stay frosty. Got it.
This is gonna...
Now's your chance.
On it!
Something is attacking me. Oh. Hello, ma'am.
That's not doing much.
What the
Got one for ya.
fuck is that? Hold on, you guys play with that. What the fuck was that thing? Where did it go? What the hell? Oh! Fucked up bird. Fucked up bird dead? Okay.
Tired after that little performance?
Hey, I'm always tired.
All's well then.
What the fuck was that thing? Y'all saw that, right? Hello. Hold up. Frey.
And it's locked.
Oh. Puzzle locks. Athenians use intricate puzzle locks to keep their valuables safe. They can be unlocked by moving the pieces in order to connect the sun and moon. Lock from a puzzle, you have to start from scratch when you attempt to solve it again. Oh god, it's a sliding puzzle. Okay. Jesus Christ. I can spend mana to unlock, I'm noticing. Okay. There we go. GG easy, I guess.
Finally.
Well,
oh, fuck!
Alright! Time for some pain.
How are you feeling?
A whole lot better than I did a minute ago. Coming at ya! There you are! Incoming!
Ow.
Why the hell not? this.
What the hell's that noise? Oh god, is the big thing back? Gruagok? Ain't that the dude from Hellboy?
I got this.
The comic book and also the 2019 film? Hello? Okay, like some kind of fucked up goblin. Yeah. Hold on, let me... It would... Perhaps? Alright. Okay. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and just clear out the markers I have here, and we're just gonna try and get a schmove on. Well, actually, this thing's right here. I think this was just clear out the enemies, wasn't it? Should be simple enough.
Wonder what happened here.
I hesitate to.
Oh no, this is scout the area. Okay.
Just think. People used to live here. Fuck.
Yeah, Frey, your fucking choice of living space wasn't exactly like the fucking Ritz, okay?
Yeah.
Someone is right behind me.
That kind of magic requires more range.
I kind of guessed that already.
Ow. Alright, cool, cool. Hate that. Fuck you.
Got a couple more still? Got you on your toes now.
Oh, shit. Last chance block. Okay. Whoa. Yoink. Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
It's over, break zombies. I have... Fuck! God damn it. I have the high ground. Leave me alone. For fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, alright? Hey. Oh, damn. You're toast. What? Ready for this?
Whoop.
There it is. All right.
Whoa.
Do you
Shit.
think urgent action might be an idea?
Shut up. Gotta find the right moment.
I think maybe I should just run. I am out of health potions, is kind of the part of the issue. Whew. Alright. Let's just leave. I'm just leaving. Fuck this place, actually. I don't like the look of those guys. Nope, we're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving. Dear Lord, you're turning into Frey. Listen. It's fine.
We got this, right? Ooh, felt that.
Now's your chance.
On it.
Look out!
Nope, not working.
What the fuck? No, I am not dealing with this man. Thank you. Listen, I can have some of these observations because I'm a person playing a video game. She is an individual isekai'd into a horrible fantasy world.
People used to live here.
People who may have left valuables behind.
Might as well take a look around, I guess.
She's like constantly having this observation. Oh, people used to live here. Did you know people used to live here? Wow. People used to live here.
I almost miss the commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
Believe me, you're plenty of commotion all by yourself. There was a battle here.
Looks more like a massacre to me.
And people lived here. No, they also died here, but oh. Fucked up whuppies. Okay. Oh boy. Okay.
Well, don't just stand there.
This is actually really bad.
Bullseye.
Does that make things a little easier?
More than a little.
At least they're all coming from one direction. I don't have anybody sneaking up behind me, thankfully. There we go. Ooh. Locked chests. Sealed chests may well contain highly valuable items. Luckily, all you have to do to unlock them is defeat any nearby enemies.
Getting kind of sore.
That's cool.
Quick breather.
I did complete all of my quests, so that's pretty nice. What do we got here?
Let's see.
Banana. Ulsa. A necklace once worn by Tanta Cinta. Its name means flower. Increase the effects of Frey's signature purple magic. Interesting. Okay. There's also something over here. Looks like it's inside this house. Whoa. Okay, Frey, calm down. Craggrass. Craggrass. Oop. Ooh. Hello? Ooh.
Did you find something?
Yeah, balm flax. Don't worry about it. I found some fucked up grass.
Well, that place didn't exactly fill me with joy.
Are those weird lizards? Yeah, yes and no.
We need to get out of here now.
Why? They're vulnerable.
Get out of the way.
Damn.
Yeah.
We need to get out of here. Please.
This should come in handy.
Like, I understand that I am on the verge of dying, obviously. But, like, come on. 1.29 miles? Fuck off. Okay. Oh, this is a new area. Ooh, funny palm trees. Prenost. Alright, there's a belfry over there. And there's...
Handcuff.
Okay. We got dialogue. But did you know people used to live here? I had a feeling.
How come you came to Athia back whenever that was?
What do you mean?
You said you came here from somewhere else, right? How come?
I suppose you could say I was sent here as a messenger. But by the time I arrived, things between the Taunters had deteriorated to the point where they had no desire to listen. They didn't want to hear what I had to say, so they silenced me.
Damn. So they turned you into a cuff? That sucks.
Talk about the Tantas.
What do you think made the Tantas go mad?
If I remember correctly, dissension grew between them. It led to a power struggle. A rift opened up. A rift from which the corruption grew. Where once they worked in perfect harmony, now they stand divided. They retreated to the safety of their kingdoms, and the break soon spread in their wake.
So did the break cause the madness, or the other way around?
It all seems to have happened at around the same time.
Chicken or egg? Talk about New York.
What's so special about this New York of yours, then?
Well, I hear that if you
Central
make it
Park
there,
in
you
the
can make it
fall.
anywhere.
Oh, and Kanish.
Kanish?
Potato pockets of toasty heaven. My troubles seem to disappear for the 3 to 5 minutes it takes for me to demolish one.
You paint such a vivid picture.
You can get robbed by the rat mafia. True. Oh.
Hey, this place looks pretty unique. Alright, let's take this photo.
At least they're not all in portrait mode.
That's that.
Guess that'll do.
Huh?
Whee! New magic is now available. Well, I'll take a look at that in a moment. But I do want to head for that little house over there, because that is a rested... Whoa! Oh!
Remember that.
Tell me something I don't already know.
Now's your chance.
On it! You're mine! Here we go!
Here we go! Feeling good! Okay, a few more mana pools down here. Woohoo! Guardian's Way Refuge. How long have we been going for? About 3 hours. Healing Loft. Probably
Alright.
craft a few
Let's
more
do
of
this.
those. Oh, hate that. Alright, might not be a bad idea to... Just because I'm finding myself a little bit more in danger, a little bit more often, it might not be a bad idea to be maxed out on what seem to just be extra lives, if I'm reading the descriptions of these properly. I'm going to stick with this, honestly. New archive entry has been added. An enchanted medicine that can only be crafted by Frey. This once ordinary healing draft's properties have been forever altered by Frey's magic. While it no longer functions as a regular healing draft, it is still most useful in a pinch, and will resuscitate Frey should she ever receive a near-fatal injury. So, extra lives, basically. Hello. Locations mentioned have been added to the world map. Middle Preynost, Northern Refuge. Oh! Okay, so it shows me where the other refuges are. So I can make a pilgrimage should I show desire.
Could read a book.
Alright, let's upgrade. Boost damage, purple magic +1. Am I not done with this one? Ah, damn. Okay. Improves stamina recovery. Defeat flying enemies. Okay. I've been finding more of those. Or at the very least, I've found one. Build up power and strike bound enemies from behind. Cure yourself of poison. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
Let's try practicing this technique.
Let's not. That's fine. We don't have to. What do we got here? A troop of soldiers were dispatched to a village in a far-flung corner of Preynost to further investigate the miasma. Certain of the villagers had come into contact with a mysterious mist and began to lose their memories, assailed by terrifying visions all the while. Their affliction only worsened, and after several days they had grown frenzied and uncontrollably violent, attacking friends and neighbors indiscriminately. The soldiers stepped in to protect the people, but their bravery availed them not. Each and every one of them was killed. Fucked up if true. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's gonna be it for today. I want to thank everybody for coming by. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did, all things considered.
Huh. What's this?
This game still hasn't impressed me, but it's had its moments. We're gonna be continuing with this for a good while. So, let me think. If you enjoyed this stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXSHRK, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Art for the stream was done by Audrey and B of Team Catpull, who you can find on Blue Sky, Tumblr, Twitch, YouTube, VGen at Team Catpull. That's TEAMCATPLE. They do fantastic work. Don't email them. If you want a commission, use the VGen. And please do commission them so that they can afford the, quite frankly, exorbitant amount of money that it's going to cost to get Mario Kart World. VTuber was done by Teva. You can find on Blue Sky at Teva Meow. That's TEVAMEOW. With rigging by V747, who you can find on Patreon at that. What else? Fucking upcoming streams. So we will not be streaming tomorrow, as I am going to be busy. But we will be back on Friday. We are just going to go ahead and move our FF14 stream to Friday. Saturday will be Trapong 2. And then Sunday, as a special May the 4th stream, just before I go off on my trip to Boston to go to PAX East, we will be checking out Jedi Power Battles. The recent re-release of the classic PS1 arcade game. After that, we'll be taking a break for maybe a week and a half or so, since, as I said, I am going to be going to PAX. So it'll be a little bit before we're back in it. Keep an eye on the Blue Sky for updates. Let me see who is streaming right now that we can raid. Let's go ahead and raid into Penelope. It's been a hot minute. Let me just get this set up 1 second. Raid. Penelope. But otherwise, that's going to be it for me today, and I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.